Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again with some more Core Keeper. Woohoo! We're getting there. We're getting there. I cannot believe we already killed one boss. I mean, obviously, if you watched episode 2, you've seen that we killed the giant mass, which is awesome. Okay, but here's the thing, though. Core Keeper just got an update today for a new update featuring Claws and Paws, which is basically a bunch of animals that got added into Core Keeper and a bunch of other things, which if you're looking to find out everything that got added, I will be making a video on the entire quality of life update and also the entire update that got added in as well. So we'll talk about that in another video. But for this, I just want to keep these videos kind of like, you know, for anybody that wants to follow along and play along with us. You know, if you're learning Core Keeper for the first time, you're able to follow along. So I don't want to jump too far ahead of ourselves. So we're still going to take it, you know, with a certain strides where if the animals show up, well, guess what? They show up. But we're not going to just jam out a bunch of the new update stuff because obviously we have to, we're going through Core Keeper again for the first time in a very long time. So we'll do our best to do that. Now, I'm gonna probably see a lot of things on here that we've never seen before. For example, I'm noticing that they added the X's, which I'm guessing is like a delete function. This is Legacy World, Fun World, and of course we know our Beginner's World. YouTube is great. That's obviously the one. I probably should delete something that is not ours, so might be best to rename some of these or delete some of them. Beginner World, YouTube. I mean, this is something I probably should delete because we know this one's the one that we have right now. So let's go ahead and delete this one. Imagine I delete the... Oh, look, you have to hold it down to... I like that. Okay. And then I'm actually going to... Oh, I wonder if you can... Can you drag? Oh, you can't drag them. Okay, anyways. And then we got a new character, which is, of course, Yoda. That was from yesterday. And I'm actually going to delete Pickles, which is my other character. Make it a little bit easier to remember. Let's get back in here. So yeah, some new quality of life stuff that they always throw in there for Core Keeper. Something to remember all the time whenever you're playing. Okay, and we're in the game. Here we go. So yeah, we're back again. And of course, we've gotten our tin pickaxe, which I talked about and how important that is. Oh, they moved around the repair function. Repair toggle. So now there's a cell. I bet you it's because... Okay, that's interesting that they added... Or that they moved some stuff around. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I wonder why they did that. I mean, I'm not too concerned about that. And then they do anything else specifically? I don't see anything else. Oh yeah, you can still reset it. Was the reset function of... Okay, you know what? I won't focus too much on that, but I'm kind of excited to look at the quality of life update listings after. And of course we see a pet spot on here. Whoa, well. Now there's also an offhand spot, which no idea what that offers, but we'll have to look into that. Offhand, I don't know what that's really for. So maybe that's for... Can I put an item in there? Offhand. Huh. Does it let you hold like a tome at the same time? I know that Snap was mentioned we can have one of these feathers. Let me try to see what these feathers do. Because I remember last time with a feather, we can only equip one or the other. Hey, look at that. So now we can run real fast. What does this do again? Offhand use. Dash forward can be equipped on offhand. Dash? Wait, is it just going to like make my character dash? Or... Oh yeah, you just press spacebar to dash. Oh, no way. I love that. Okay, so cool that they actually gave you the option to have that. It makes... I mean, it's literally just a feather. Like, I mean, it makes sense, right? Okay, enough talking. Let's get back to work here. So we're expanding our base. We actually can, I don't know if you guys want to, Fruta, I don't know who's making the wall right now, but if you want to go out a little bit further than that, you can, unless you want that to be our first wall, but, you know what, actually, that's probably fine. I don't think we need it to be too much bigger than that. We don't want to, like, encroach on any biomes. Yeah, that's probably perfect, actually. And then we can make, like, a little small area out here. Now, remember, we got to get our NPC zone, prepared. I think it needs to be... Snap, can you tell me, does it need to be 9? What does it need to... Oh yeah, we need a bed in here. So is it 3 by 3? 3 squares? Or is it 9 by 9 or 10 by 10 or... What is it? What is the dimensions that it needs to be? We also need to get a bed. Feeding tray. Oh, cool. 10 wood and 5 copper for that. Cooking pot. And they moved to... Wait, what did they move from here? I feel like stuff got added. What the heck? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. And then on here, did they add anything different? No, they didn't. So where do we get the, where do we make the bed? Animation table, music workbench. Hopper tier. Music workbench. It's on the side table, blue. Sorry, what did you say? It's on the side, blue. Am I looking at the complete wrong area? Copper tier on the side in blue. Oh, copper tier. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the wrong, because we didn't have the other workbench, that's why, sorry. Okay, so we just need fiber. No, it's because I didn't shuffle it down to the one previously. Okay. All right, well, anyways, now that I figured that out. All right, so we need to get some fiber, because we do need to get this guy some... Now, I think we get fiber from... I think did we get it from growing trees? I forget if we get them from growing trees. I thought we did. I know we get regular wood, but it's in the clay biome. Okay, I'm gonna go do that because I want the actual merchant here. So I'll work on the merchant today. And the clay biome is so we know that the clay biome, you're gonna make some glass. Okay. Where the heck am I gonna get clay? I always forget where the biomes are for the clay and all that stuff. So then we know there's a slime biome. Is clay to our left? Is that where clay's at? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we didn't really look much in the update. So obviously at this point, we're kind of going in a little bit blind in this recent update, but that's okay. I don't know if anything special got changed per se. I do know that, of course, now that we have our offhand option, we can go through and basically hold spacebar and our character will just dash forward. The feathers are really easy to find, so if you do find them in your world, feel free to equip them now. And of course, we know that obviously, you know, we've said it a few times, that we now get pets. Now, I know a little bit about them only because, you know, I couldn't help myself but to take a little peek. So we have kind of, you know, known a little bit about it, but obviously, you know, we're not going to rush to get them. Oh no, I gotta worry about these grubs. But if we do find them, which I think you find some eggs, which then you also have to incubate, but without going too far into it and, you know, spoiling it for anybody that's just watching for the first time, we won't go too far. All right, so we need to get lots of walls again. So I get the clay walls, and we're looking for, let's see, where do you think they might be? Keep the sand walls? Okay, I will too. Yeah, so we're looking for any hidden areas that could have fiber. So fiber would be like if we go and we find, you know, hey, look at this. Wow, okay. A little area that might have fiber in it. Although these little grubs are going to be pretty strong. There we go. Yeah, so basically any area that might have like a small little zone where might have old structures and stuff is pretty much where we're going to locate what we're looking for. But we just got to be extra cautious because, of course, we have tons of slimes which are here to try to kill us. Oh my god. Don't die. When we have our faster weapons, this will be so much easier, I swear. Like right now we're getting pretty unlucky that we're encountering all these grubs. Not the grubs, sorry. That, you know, we're not gonna, it's gonna be a while before we find a better. I think I just picked up some, yes, okay, I got like a lot of fiber right there. Perfect. Okay, so we know this area here. I believe this is the path that the Devourer will go on. So we don't really want to stay here too long. I don't want to get crushed. But let's get off there. If you don't know what that boss is, you're about to probably see it pretty soon. And that's actually something that we have to work on next. So we got to make sure that we get that. That new item that will showcase where the boss is. So if you remember the end of the last episode, I showcased, I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. I showcased what it was for the little pieces that we needed for the Devourer, and also for the hive boss as well. So I forget exactly what was needed. I think it was just the last the little gears that we needed. And once we get those, then we can craft basically the scanners, which showcase where the bosses are. So once we get those, we're basically golden. It's not something that we need right now. Like, obviously we don't, it's not like a desperate necessity. Oh man, I don't want to die here. But it is helpful because then you can tell where they are, so you don't accidentally, like, you know, get yourself in trouble if you're wandering around and all of a sudden the devourer just like shows up and crushes you when you're walking, like especially in this path that I'm on, right? So because if it comes here, it will kill me. It's not gonna wait around for me. Oh, I gotta get away from these grubs. And then stop when it sees me. So, and it also, killing it is very tough too. I remember going through a ton of trouble trying to fight that thing last time. Okay, so I got a lot of fiber, so we can make a bed now. And I can also make a bed for us. So beds are interesting. They're just like Minecraft, where if you die and you have a bed that's assigned to you, it will know that it's you and you only. So when you die, you will appear on that bed. So what I like to do is I like to bring the bed with me. And then when I'm going into a dangerous area, I put the bed down kind of like outside. So if I die, I don't have to walk all the way from home in order to get back there. So it's a pretty good trick. I like doing that. I mean, some people are like, no, that's kind of dumb, and you might as well keep your bed at home because that's where it belongs. But I mean, I don't know. For me, I just think it's worth it, you know? So anyways, maybe that's just me, but okay, for now too, I'm going to dump a lot of this stuff in here because I think that it's not too important for us to really worry about it. And I'm just going to keep the items that I need, and then I'll leave it up to the other people that are at home for Snap and Fruta. If they want to organize it, they can. That's why I really like the big boss chest, because it helps us out a ton. All right, so now I got the fibers. And then I'll put some more stuff back here, finish organizing these. And now I can make the bed. All right, so we can make the bed. Did you guys happen to make the wall around? I don't know. No, you didn't do that. Okay. Probably do that too, I suppose. So, yeah. So, Snap, what was the exact measurement again for those? Glass workbench. Oh, you can make that too. That's so interesting. We've got wood floors. It is 3x3. Okay. Wood wall requires dirt wall. Could grab that. See, this is why I always like to keep. This is what I was saying before. Like, it's always, they like the closet space. Yeah. That's why I always say it's good to keep like any of like these accessories on you, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Let's do wood wall. It might not look the best, but I also don't need much of it. We should probably change the flooring in here too. It looks a little crummy. Can it be bigger than 3x3, or can it only be 3x3? I tried giving them a lot of space and they didn't even spawn. Okay, so then they do. Okay, so they need. I feel like it can be bigger. All right, let me try this. Just not too large. Okay. Because I'm trying to think. 3x3 is very tiny. Does it have to be enclosed, or like does there like a door that we need to? Obviously, we want to have a door, right? A door and a bed. Oh yeah, you need to have the bed. Okay, so all right, so let's put the bed there, and then I'll put a door down. We also got grubs coming into our house, eh? I don't know where they're coming in from, but they definitely are coming in. Oh, nice! I got a larva figurine. Well, you got your wish today. For some reason, Snap has this like obsession with all the figurines in this game. So the fact that we're actually able to get a figurine right away, it's pretty funny. All right, so let's get a door. This is a gate. We want an actual door. So well, requires copper. That's kind of expensive. Oof, the pricey door. I expected cheaper door functionality. Okay, so the door there, and then now one thing that I didn't realize that. Oh look, it appeared right away. So yeah, you can make a. One thing that I didn't realize what you were trying to tell me yesterday, Snap, was that you're like, you can put the torches on the walls. We'll do that after. Okay, so now we have the NPC. We can't access the NPC unless we are in the same room. So yes, you cannot do that. We can now purchase, I don't know if it shuffles through inventory per day. Curious egg, hatchable, mysterious curly tailed egg that seems to react to your presence. Is there a way to hatch this thing? And then fiber, silky smooth, and then copper ore. So pretty good if you have a lot of stuff to sell. Now, remember the things that we've seen over here, right? We have ancient coins, valuable ancient coins, currency of the underground. So that's what we're going to be using to purchase stuff. Old amulet. Anything that says valuable means that all you can do is sell it. So don't do anything else but sell these things and keep your mechanical parts, as they are very good to keep. Now, you can't sell anything else. So like I said, you can sell anything that says valuable on it. Otherwise, it's not worth, you know, I don't know. Can you sell gold? I don't remember if you can sell gold or not. I'm pretty sure currency is not, you can't sell currency. And most of these other things that you randomly see are all just like cosmetic. All right, so let's go ahead and sell these things to the little dude. Get our money's worth, and then buy whatever the heck we want. Now, we already have currencies, which we can purchase little small things. Buying copper, don't do that. It's not worth it. And of course, over time, you will have a ton of money. So don't fret if you're looking at your stuff and going, I really have nothing. We can buy 3 eggs for 375, so it's going to be a while before we can do that. What I usually like doing is inside of where these guys are is where I put our currency. So that way it's kind of like an easy way of telling, you know, how it is. Now, eventually we'll get pressure plates, so when we walk over here, we won't have to open the door. The only reason I don't like doing that is because the NPCs, I believe, actually make the pressure plates react. So we don't really want to do that yet. So we have to make a bigger room for them. Once he's spawned, you're fine. I think you can make a bigger room after that. It's no big deal after that. All right, so I'm going to keep any ores still in here, and then once again, still put stuff back in here. So all this can go in here, all the fibers, everything else, because we don't need the wood walls anymore. And the currency, sorry, the ores can go back in here, and then let's eat because our character's starving. Okay, so we got our NPC. We don't have to work on the flooring right now. However, I wouldn't mind making it look a little smidge better. I mean, I think it's probably a good idea to do that. What do you think? You guys want us to work on the floor a little bit? I mean, we need a tin shovel. Do we have any tin right now? We have iron and we have copper. We could probably just make a copper one. Sure. There's clay like flooring we can make too. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I like the brick flooring because it looks nice. The paintable ones. Yeah. Let's do that. I'll help with that real quick. It's actually not too bad. We just need to make sure that once you replace the flooring, once you dig up the flooring, you really should replace the flooring pretty fast. I don't like the idea of leaving it empty. So we can make a wood floor, which is like, or we can make a paintable floor, which literally requires dirt, which is nothing. Or we could do what Snap was mentioning, and we can do, is it paintable floor? Oh yeah, it just requires dirt. Wow, that's like really inexpensive. Question, does anybody want to follow me behind and wait, is that a floor? Yeah, it's a floor. Wait, why can't I put that? Does that have to, I'm confused. Oh, I have to put the, what do I have to put down? Paintable wall? Paintable. Do I have to put down a bridge first and then that? Wood floor? Just put it on the ground. Wait, hold on. What the heck did I dig up? Okay. Oh, you just placed it on the ground. Don't dig it up the ground. Right. What, I'm a noob. It's been a while since I played Core Keeper, okay? The bonus about Core Keeper is it actually lets you place things underneath without actually... so we can paint these after. But it actually lets you place things underneath the chest before... so that's good. Okay, so let's go ham. I'm going to just... I think if I hold shift, it goes faster. That's a lot of dirt. I'm sorry. I know you're probably like, stop. Now, okay. One thing I want to showcase is that what I'm doing here when you're crafting something is very important. So anytime you're crafting something, you're going to get XP, right? So you notice how much dirt we have, and dirt walls are very easy to get, especially when you're upgrading your base. Do it. It's very important because you get yourself a little bit of an XP boost. And then when you go to your perks here, this is base builder, 12% gained to gain an extra item when crafting. So you'd get that too. Then you go through your list and say, okay, well, once I've done this. So if I were to hold it down after making a ton of these, you're going to get a lot of XP. Chance to not lose durability on equipment when taking damage. Like crafting just gets really, really good as the farther you go, right? Especially if you go unbreakable. 6% armor while at low HP. Pretty awesome. So just do that. It's free XP and it makes sense. Okay, and then of course we want to cover up all the cracks that Core Keeper gives you, because, you know, why not? I also like to usually do a wood floor in bedrooms. I'm not big on like leaving the same flooring that's outside as it is for the bedroom. So I'll probably do that a little bit different. And then it's up to anybody else that wants to change stuff or make like little walkways, but it always looks nicer when we do all this. I don't know if there's any more dirt, but I would want to usually finish the entire base. The beautiful thing about Core Keeper is they keep coming up with different ways to like make the world look nicer. So even though you might look at your world right now and say like, oh wow, this is not here, the devs are doing a lot of work to make it so eventually you know, if there's something that you can think of, they're always listening to feedback. It's really cool. Okay, so that's unfortunately all the dirt that we have for now. I don't know if I have any extra because I think I transported the dirt from the other area. I do have wood. I could just make some wood flooring, which I'll just do like 9 of them or something. I have a lot of wood, so. And then, you know, when we get more dirt, we can do that after. Yeah, so if you ever have an idea for Core Keeper that you're like, I wish this was here, you really should post it in their Discord, because, like I said, the devs are always listening. There's been a lot of ideas that I've had that the devs were like, this is brilliant, and then they just put it in, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe it. Okay, so now we got this guy, his beautiful little flooring, although I would have preferred this one not to look like that, but that's okay. And then let's put some torches on the walls just to spruce up the place. It's not like Minecraft where things are going to spawn in the darkness, so don't worry about that. And then we're good. So let's I want to finish up this flooring. It's going to bother me if I don't get a chance to. Let's go get some more dirt. As we don't have any left in here, although now I have like a ton of other resources. So, and I don't know why I made a copper shovel. Probably shouldn't have done that. So let's get some more dirt, which is right next to us. This is all dirt, and eventually, as our mining gets better, we'll be able to collect more and more things. And normally with dirt, I don't really like use it that much, but because the paintable flooring is now literally the cost of dirt, it's perfect. It doesn't cost much. Okay, I want to do all this, and we can also, once I'm done with the flooring, I'm going to try to get some more valuables or some more money so I can get some currency. Sorry, some valuables so I can sell for currency so we can get those eggs. The incubators, I don't know what is needed for it. I know that we do need to try to get a ton more copper as we've used all the copper. We did kill the mass. I actually would like to kill the mass again. It's important to kill them. You made one already? Okay, awesome. It's important to kill the bosses more than once. So when you see a boss in Core Keeper, especially like an early one, kill it more than once. You get perks, for example, you get... you know that I've gotten like a ring that has a set piece, so we definitely don't want to just kill bosses only once, right? We want to focus on killing them more than a single time. Okay, sorry, you said we need a generator to power it. Okay, so try to get that one. Fruit, are you still working on the walls and everything for our base? Over to this. Okay, sweet. Okay, so let's finish this. I think this will be more than enough flooring. I might need a little bit more, and once again I leveled again. So this is why it's so important to just keep crafting. Even if, like I said, even if you get like 900 dirt and then you want to just make the flooring and you just toss it into a bin, I mean, you're getting free XP for pretty much doing nothing. So just, it's a very easy way of doing it. Don't overlap, obviously, like farms or anything like that if you have somebody growing stuff. I mean, I don't mind if somebody wants to remove the flooring after. It's not a big problem. Now, one thing I got to double check here, though. I mean, this wood farm and stuff is probably going to be moved, but always try to make sure that it's okay. Like, because obviously, yeah, like, I think that wood farm needs to be moved outside of our base. In my opinion. It's gone. Fruit is like, it's already gone. Yeah, one guy's like, gave me like a giant shroom. Oh, you got one? You got another giant shroom? Who gave that to you? That's lucky. Guess that's more dirt. But yeah, any type of farms, I usually like to keep them outside of the main base, only because what ends up happening is, you know, we want the farms to be massive. if we can. And especially like a tree farm like that, we want it to be huge. So just my personal take. If anybody that's watching this is planning to make a world, that it's easy to organize, and things get carried away. Like especially, I like to make little fishing areas and stuff, and those take a ton of room. So you want to make sure that you have ample amount of room, depending on what you decide to do. And that's why, like usually, I make sure that when we're doing these areas, we put them in a biome that's not super. Oh, I'm using the wrong one. That's not super dangerous. Like even like you'll see a lot of these slimes and stuff like that. And these slimes will respawn. So later on, we will do our best to make kind of like a slime farm. It's using things like conveyor belts and all that other stuff. But without getting too far ahead, there are ways to use things that will automatically kill these enemies. So yeah, if you're curious, there are some really cool things in Core Keeper. I mean, the bonus about Core Keeper I find is that the game is not limited to just, oh, I'm going to go kill some bosses and stuff. It really is a pretty in-depth game. Okay, so I think I got enough wood, or sorry, enough dirt to finish this once and for all. And then we also might have some walls that might need to be put up. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these down. I'll probably finish the... Go ahead like this. So we need to get a wood bridge. Unfortunately, I'm going to be closing this up. I don't think anybody's going to be fishing in these things, so I should close it all together. This is where we had our wood, so won't be here anymore, unfortunately, but any water spots for crops? Yeah, so we do have one. I think if you want, we can actually dig this up. Let me see. I think I could go like this. It should have water still under it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so you only need one available. So that's kind of like the water station. Usually what I like to do is put like a cool little like gate around it so you know what it is and it looks nice. Also, these mushrooms are still here. That's kind of funny. I'm actually going to pick them up. Okay, so that takes care of that, and then let's keep putting more of these down. Yeah, and then there's like an item that we can make later on too. Yeah. So for now, it's like a good little spot just to remember that, hey, we have water, and also you can't delete water. It's always going to be there. It'll never just disappear. So if you are playing and you're like, hey, I want to get rid of water entirely, no, you cannot do that. That's not possible. At least as far as I know. So even if you put a bridge over top of it, it's not going to matter because you can't replace where that resides. Okay, so there we go. We have our little wood flooring over here, which I'm probably going to actually replace. And go like this, and then this one too. Put this there, put that under there. Replace the flooring right here, which... Okay, so that's my only... This is what I was talking about with doors. So, unfortunately, what happens is when you place a door down, you can't replace the flooring, which is okay. I don't mind that. That's fine for now. So just, yeah, something to remember for in the future. And no, you cannot replace... There we go. There we go. I don't think these ones can be replaced, but the ones leading to those ones you can. I usually like to use something different, and we can paint the flooring. Like eventually, like some like fancier like things leading to each of these little guys is really nice to use. But there, the flooring is done. We have our walls done, and we have a bed over here, which I can't sleep when there's enemies around. Oh yeah, we can't. Gotta make sure that I make a bed. I don't think I can make a... Can I make a bed where the NPC's at? Yes, I can. Oh, sweet. I haven't actually checked it. Does it restore your HP when you're in bed? Let me see. No, hold on. It does. Yeah, I thought so. Is that my character snoozing? It is. Let's see how fast it... Does it use hunger too? I don't know. I'm not even noticing anything from there. But anyways, okay, and then in the next episode that we do, I think I'm going to go around and just like place our torches and then organize our chests. So this will be our base. So let me dump some stuff out for now. We can use the auto sort chest. I don't want to do that. I want to just put in what. Okay, so now we have our food over here. We have to repair our utilities before we log off. We're good to go. To keep the wood, I keep the wood bridges on me. Okay, so what have we done so far? So of course we haven't experienced any of the any of the new updates just yet, because as time goes on, we will be able to find the eggs or buy the eggs. But we've made the flooring. We got our little NPCs, so now our NPCs running around and spawned in, and we can go and talk to the NPCs anytime we want. We have a nice little farm that's renewing plenty of stuff. We have some beds. And we have some organizing to do, which will take some time. But, once it's finished, then we can move on to our next biome. I usually like to organize things just to make it so, at the very least, we are obviously, not fishing sucks, that we are not using resources, too quickly, and blah, 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 blah. And look, we have a lot of food here, too. Wow, that's a lot of food. I'm actually going to take some of this stuff. Okay. And make sure that I always stay nice and fed. But that is it for now. We have some fishing going on, which let's put some torches down while Fruta fishes. I think keep it nice and toasty while you're fishing. But that is it for now. So stay tuned for the next episode, which we'll be releasing tomorrow, as we go on further and further into Core Keeper. And I believe we're going to be working our way through the tin pickaxe phase and going into iron, which we've already got a little bit of iron. So as time goes on, we'll be looking for the next things that we need in order to discover the next bosses. So as I mentioned before, when you kill the first boss, Glurch, you get a little Glurch eye that you put in to get a Gorma the Devourer scanner, and you also get a Hive Mother scanner, and you have the ability to make a slime sword, which we're not going to make, but I might make it. I don't know. It depends on what I feel like. But right now we need to find a few more mechanical parts. And where do we get those? We get those from basically exploring. So once we do more exploring and once we finish our base and just organize it a smidge more, then we can go out and explore and make things look fancy and just basically get stronger. So thanks again for watching, and I will showcase all the new stuff that has been released in this update. So if you want to find that out, stay tuned for my next video right after this one, and I will see you in episode 4. Thanks again for Snap and Fruta for all the awesome help you've done today. I appreciate it, and we will see you in the next one.